Is that fair with the midget? Got him. like in the wire. Like in the wire. You know? Oh man.
That's rough, man. But yeah, definitely the time to recreate the image, man. You're gonna have to go on hard to get you a church lady, man, and just go and sit down somewhere.
Yep.
It's over, bro.
Yeah, he need to get him a Megan Good right now.
AZ, what's up, bro?
Over. Yeah.
But Derek Jeter wrote the playbook. Derek Jeter wrote the playbook for every athlete because what happened with Tiger? He kept seeing that same chick, and what happened? She got the house number.
Tiger, Kobe, all on them.
Yeah, yo.
Hey, y'all keep going. Y'all keep going. I'll be back. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
The late.
You see, Peter? You see, Peter? You don't got credit to Peter.
What's up?
But like that's the thing, man. It's like you got all these people before you, and they make sure that everything is lined up. Like I don't know if you guys seen a documentary about Tiger Woods, but Tiger was a wild boy. Tiger would go to LA. Would go to Vegas, and his thing was blondes. He would go up and get 11 blondes.
Yeah.
Every time he went to Vegas.
Yeah.
Now,
I brought up
wow. But the problem is, you go up and think and both of his joints was waitresses. Both of Tiger's joints.
Yeah.
The one that got him knocked, and the one that wouldn't leave his crib.
Yeah, but you see how you had to find that out in a documentary.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's just reckless, bro. Like there's no way around it, man.
But my thing is, how you get the house number?
I'm leaving voice notes and everything.
Yo.
For real.
He going live and shit. I'm like, come on.
Nah, the worst was when they were leaving the voice notes of Tiger. He go, hey, this is Tiger. Just give me a call back. I need to talk to you. I said, damn.
Yeah, when he try to get that shit reversed. Hey, the most polite voicemail ever, bro.
Oh man.
Pardon me, ma'am, but you can find it in your heart.
Yeah.
Broken down like a shotgun.
Hey, for real, bro, like a fraction. Come on, man. If you would be so kind to just relieve me of this stress. You're like, nope, run me that bad, partner. Run me that bad. Hey, Fred. Hey, said Peter said she's knocking on the truck though. Fred got caught up out here.
Bring your ass outside right now.
Oh man.
Yo, Peter diabolical tonight.
Man. He's drinking from the bottle. I think he got some going on.
I'm hearing too much static, bro. And they weren't doing all this before we started.
Yeah, I hear a lot of you got a lot of static going on.
Yeah.
Just change the mic settings.
It's not the mic. It's for some reason it's talking about the connection. See, as much money we pay for this bullshit, shouldn't be doing this.
Yeah.
Y'all keep talking. I'm gonna fix this. Y'all keep going. Y'all can keep going because don't start no bullshit. My wife is not at my truck door. Ain't nothing going on.
He was talking about that midget, man. He wasn't talking about your wife because we can't see.
Hey yo. She's knocking under the truck. She
grabbed herself a little ladder. Climb right up.
She pulled herself up on bro crutches.
Man.
It's just a simple fact, man. Yeah. Unc gotta be more careful, man. I hope he don't lose too much. You know what I'm saying? And hope he can bounce back.
No matter what, Nightcap is always gonna be his bread and butter.
It's an L.
On the cake.
Oh, more definitely L. More definitely L.
Think about this.
It's definitely L.
Because Ultra got caught out there. You know, Ultra got caught cheating, and homegirl exposed him.
But see, they let people go from ESPN for less. Remember, they let Michael Irvin go. You know what I'm saying?
Real.
And it wasn't near as bad as this. So so he
Paul
did
Pierce.
right to go and step down. Yep. Paul Pierce.
That's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. I don't know, man. It's pissing me off because it shouldn't be doing that. But all right, I'm not hearing it right now, so we should be good.
You sound better, bro.
Yeah, you sound way better now.
Sound better? Okay.
Yeah.
Was I staticky?
Yeah, for a while it was like real garbled.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It don't never do this. It never does. Okay. All right, bet. But listen, this thing smoking pretty damn good, man. 2019.
It's Forbidden 13 is funky, but this bitch good.
Wait. Hey, you say it's funky? Got that manure smell?
It's funky, but it's good, brother.
Personal reserve sharp.
Yes,
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm not too impressed with this one so far, man. It's just not doing it. I'm hoping it gets better, but
this is hitting.
Yep.
This is hitting right here.
Oh, did y'all answer AZ's question about Cigar being the new member?
Yep. Yes. Stick is part of the Avengers, man.
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Listen, and we like to thank our two imaginary sponsors, AZ and Cigar Page.
Yep.
We would like to appreciate you.
We
would like to appreciate you for everything
you
do.
started up, man. He gonna get AZ started up now.
Oh man! All right, y'all. So listen. So all right, are we done talking about Uncle Shay Shay? We done?
We need to be, bro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Until we get the wedding invitation, man, I think we're good.
Until
we get the wedding invitation from him.
Okay.
Hey.
I mean, now we can move on to the next fucked up thing that we done seen and heard about.
Short thighs, thick thighs, big eyes, legs and thighs. Let go, man.
Look, AZ funny. Man. So all right, so we gotta talk about everybody's favorite celebrity, Kanye West.
Oh damn!
I wish EKB was on for this one because I know he would love to talk about this right now because he did do a live. He did do a live on Instagram. He was kind of talking about it, but he was like, "Bro, I'm gonna try to get on with y'all so we can really go in on it." Because he was like, "Bro, if you think about it, all these controversies really in it. Like he's putting these albums out after all these controversies and all these songs and all this shit that he's doing." He said he's really Kanye is also the type of guy that don't mind throwing himself in the line of fire and just saying some wild shit just to promote some music. And he was like, he said, I mean, it could be true that he out there, sucking dick for free, Hey, that's what he out here doing, man. He out here. He was out here sucking Wayne.
Whatever happened to the Through the Wire Kanye, man? Come on, man. Jesus Christ.
So far gone.
Maybe that's why he had to get his jaw.
So far gone, bro. Right, we done lost his ass light years ago.
I mean, that could be the reason behind it. It might have been that car crash.
He got jaw. He wrecked that man's jaw, bro.
It happened to Teddy.
Oh man.
Put Teddy in the wheelchair.
Man. I mean,
Peter said it probably fit through the wire.
bro, I mean,
Yeah.
like, do y'all think that it could be true about him, sucking Wayne?
Man, I think anything this man say about himself is true. I don't
People,
doubt Kanye.
I mean, that's one of the things you keep to yourself. I mean, you
Yeah.
die, you take that to the grave. I don't get the point of bringing that out. I really don't.
Listen, I was
Where your
thinking,
therapist at, bro? What the fuck?
For real.
Man, you think a therapist gonna help? Shit, the therapist gonna need therapy after dealing with him.
Well, shit, we can't help him, so what you
You
telling
right?
us for?
You are right. You right.
So the one thing with Kanye was when he went up and EKB was talking about the fact that he named his album Bully. And Kanye was always talking about how he was bullied.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if y'all seen it. Did y'all see the track list?
Nah.
Mm-mm.
Wait, time out. Who built like a cake can? What? I mean, built like a Coke can. What are you talking about? Who built like a Coke can? He's about Kanye being bad built.
Damn. But yo, like,
what's up, Carpy?
Yeah, he got one track. He got one track called Hitler. He got one track called Hitler, Jesus, and Ye. He got another track called Fuck New York. And then World War III. Did you guys hear it? Did you guys hear the track World War III?
I didn't listen to none of this shit. I didn't. Nah.
Let me tell you something. That is the wildest 2 minutes and 30 seconds I've ever heard. It is the wildest.
And that's coming from you. So I'm pretty sure it's bad.
No, I heard some wild shit.
Hey, I'm pretty sure that's bad.
That whole World War III track, he's attacking Jews, and I'm just saying here, like, you're creating so much. It's almost like he's trying to sign his own death certificate.
AZ wild, bro. AZ
wild. I can honestly say, man, ever since his mama died, bro, Kanye went on. He just went downhill from there. When his mama died, he got with the Kardashian, and then it was just.
You know what the problem is? When you don't have true, authentic people in your corner.
Yep.
It's very hard to stay humble, stay level. Like, I'm pretty sure everybody here has a group of friends that they grew up with that can tell you the heart, like, can go to you and say, yo, like, that was stupid. And you're like, damn. Like, anybody else, you can be like, no, I wasn't stupid. I wasn't wrong. Once that one person tell you, yo, that was
because he got a bunch of yes men around him, bro. Nobody want to step on the money. So,
bro, he got people like academics. Like, we are academics. Academics like playing with children on the side, bro. So we not, you know what I'm saying? Anybody like that in your corner? Yeah, you are. You are.
This whole time, I thought me and you were friends, Peter. All right, let me go to the corner and cry for
I don't know. I think also, like, with him having this whole thing with Kim Kardashian, him bitching and complaining about that bullshit, and all, but I really think all his, like, well, of course, when his mom passed, a lot of the problems started for sure. But also when he got with Amber Rose, that was a lot of shit too, bro. That was a lot of shit too, because she toxic.
Amber Rose was stripping at Sue's Rendezvous.
Yeah.
Vernon.
Yeah.
When Kanye and Wiz Khalifa got with her. So she was working.
But my thing about that is, like, when you don't have people, like, he go for the same chicks, and then he want to cry about saying that he wants his kids to have a normal life, but you can't, like you expose them to that. The Kardashians' whole rollout is reality TV. That's it. They have nothing else. They caught a proper. They're the ones that caught a paparazzi.
Right.
So like everything they do is calculated. So the problem with Kanye is that he can't outsmart them.
He said, "Hey, I'm on an academic sheet."
and see, okay. And what's your whole take on this thing, man? All this going on. Everything's recorded, everything through social media. What you think these kids got to go through when they get older, man? Like the OnlyFans and all, man. Look, all they gotta do is hit one move. Ain't this your mama?
That's real life,
bro.
Yeah,
real life.
Yeah.
That's
Real
it.
life.
I mean, and it's crazy, bro. These kids are set up for failure, dog.
I think the one problem too is like these, especially and this is my opinion. When it comes to women, they think in the now. They don't think about the future.
Oh my God, AZ, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Hey, so you at the end of the rope when you smoking water, huh?
God damn.
You on the edge.
Hell no. Listen, I would at least put some goddamn Grey Cliff in it.
Yeah. Like, what walk did you smoke?
Bro, listen, don't get AZ started on. Don't get AZ started on. Like, he hates Warped just as much as he hates Cigar Page.
yeah.
Facts, bro.
Facts, bro. Well, I don't know, man. Like the kids now. To me personally, like I hate that a lot of kids are getting iPhones when they like 6 years old. But I know that's just me because I know some people like, man, well, I need them to be able to contact me. Well, shit, I don't think that it's too much access when it comes to like things like an iPhone and iPad. Like iPad, you can kind of control that, but it's still shit that they can that they see. Like it's like they friends be on TikTok, be like, oh man, hey man, how can I bypass this? They go to TikTok, type that shit in, and they know how to bypass it. Yeah. Like it's the kids are exposed to way too much.
You can put up every restriction that you can think of. It's
There's
still
a way
gonna be some
around
type of way. Yeah, some type of
There's
way you
a
can
way
get
around
around it, bro.
Like
it's gonna be somebody
my oldest. Sorry, no, go ahead, Stick. I'm sorry. Go.
I was just gonna say it's gonna be somebody that you're in school with that knows how to do it.
Yeah.
It's always that person,
So my son had a cell phone since he was 8, my older one, and and for me it was so I could have a direct line to him.
Right.
So, and if he needed something, he can call me. This way, I would like, because like you don't always want to have to go through his mom. So so for me, that at 8, it was like that's a sense of security. Yeah, I buy him there too, AZ.
But man, it is.
Yeah, but like y'all remember the phones that we had? Like, listen, I was happy as hell with my shirt, with my little chirp shirt. You feel me? I had my little Nextel chirp. I only had 2 games on it, Tetris and Snake, and I was just fine with that.
That was the phone you couldn't use till 9 o'clock, free nights, weekend.
Facts. Yeah. Listen. All the privilege, you were privileged if you can use your phone after 7. We didn't like you. We didn't like you back then. If you can use your phone after 7, I ain't like you. Cause like at 9 o'clock, it's time for me to give my phone to my mom and my daddy. I got a little bit.
Yep.
I had the old ass Nokia 989 blue phone. It came in all the different colors: blue,
I remember
yellow,
that.
Green screen. Yeah, and it was crazy because it had a text function back then, and this was we're talking, late 90s, and I'm like, nobody knew anything about texting or anything like that back then. So I always go to the function, even after the 2-way pager. But yeah, I had the old ass Nokia, man. So we didn't have them problems, but now you got the world at your fingertips.
Yeah, for real, man.
Them the ones you had to text on that Nokia. You had to press 5 times.
Don't let the button get stuck.
Man,
It's just sitting there.
Look like you stuttering on a text message.
Yeah.
Hey, but you know what? Listen, I tell you, like, so before y'all remember before the iPhone dropped, the big thing was the big phone to have at the time was having a Razor phone. I remember I always wanted a Razor phone. Boy, them Razor phones, you know, so I'm like, boy, that's clean, bro. That's clean, bro.
And they break so easily.
Yeah.
They break so easily.
Yeah. So I mean, like, it's just so crazy, bro. All this stuff they got so much access to now. It's ridiculous, bro. Like we didn't. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say like so like y'all all had a sidekick before, right?
Oh yeah.
What was y'all AOL name back in the day?
I can't remember, dog.
Yeah.
It probably just my name or something.
Cool as snow.
It was cool as snow.
With a K. No spaces. Capital K.
Hey.
Bro, I don't know. Like we had jokes with our AOL names back then, bro. So it was probably something wild as a kid. Like one of my friends, his name was Ashley Elbow Lee. No, so serious.
The first Ashley Larry.
And look, wait, here's the thing though, bro. Because he was real life ashy in the elbows, bro. We always had to like, bro, go put some water on your elbows or something.
Some water.
Bro, we was at school. He didn't have no lotion. So all we had was just water. Like, bro, put some water on your elbows. Like they was real dry. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Spit shine.
Yeah.
Well, I'm dead, man. I'm dead. But Kanye for sure is he out here wilding, man. He out here wilding, and me personally, bro, I haven't listened to any of his music, even when he was doing the gospel thing.
That Sunday service and stuff.
Yeah. Now I do. Now I did listen to it when I found out that one of my partners, he was singing in his choir. So, but now he don't sing in his choir no more. He's out doing his own thing, making his own music, which I'm happy for him. But yeah, and so that's the only reason why I would hear it. But I still didn't really pay attention to a lot of the things that he was saying, because to me Kanye was just lost, bro. And I like. Who am I to follow somebody that's this lost in their life right now? You know what I'm saying?
I feel like Kanye gonna have something come up like Diddy, man. Like probably within this year, ain't gonna be some allegations coming on like Diddy, bro, and they just gonna ain't gonna be able to fight it.
Kanye knows controversy sells.
Oh yeah,
I did. Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Eno. Go ahead.
So controversy sells. So how can I be as offensive and as controversial as possible? The second that he and I don't care. I will always go back to this. The moment he said, "I want to get all the fat models in the room to find out what I tweet to hurt them, so I could tweet it more, so I could tell them that there's no such thing as that there's a fat model." I said, "Oh, he want war. He don't care who. He want war."
And
see, my bad, Darsha. I did not see that. That's some diabolical shit. That's your AOL. Your AOL name was I Play in the Snow.
Oh my god!
You worse than Shannon Sharp.
Where's Dr. Umar, bro? Where Dr. Umar at, dog?
Yo, Dr. Sean need 5,000 lashes.
5,000 lashes.
But it can all go away if you donate $20 to Dr. Umar's school.
Ain't nobody donating shit else to Dr. Umar.
No, please don't get started on that shit there. Real boy.
Man.
But yeah, I listened to Donda, man, because I thought we had some hope. When he named the album after Mama, I was like, maybe he found something. Maybe he.
And Donda was okay. Donda was okay, man. Donda was okay.
But I'm gonna tell you what saved Donda though, the features. Donda had so many features on it. You know what I mean? Like he didn't get to talk as much, and I think that kind of, brought out his versatility a little bit with all the different people. He had to actually concentrate on that album. You know,
and I also
that
think he was trying to catch up to T-Pain's record of collaborations, having features. That's what I think. Cause you know what I'm saying. Like T-Pain went a whole like 3 years, bro, doing nothing but collabs, bro. And and almost every single one of them was a hit.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't know. It's always something behind, what it's always something behind Kanye and what he got going on in that crazy ass brain of his. So
I think one thing too is he was looking to try to expose the music industry and who controls the music industry. Because honestly, if you think about it, you never really hear about rock groups. You hear about it after they're able to get a little bit more money back. But with rappers, like stories of them getting exploited is always out there. You never really hear about rock groups getting exploited. Like you don't hear that. But it's always rappers that sitting there complaining about getting extorted.
Yeah, because they be so quick to jump on them deals, man, and then when they blow up, they still forgot about their past and how they had to get here. Their integrity is being, you know what I'm saying, questioned and all that, bro. But what you did, it always gonna come back.
Right.
They always gonna have some of the hold to be able to tame you when you try to get too big on yourself. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, you're
like
right.
I was saying last week, the grimy ones that come in from the street looking for loyalty, that shit is wild to me. I'm like, you coming into a game that's just as wild as what you coming from. The only difference is the level of money and the level of power. And you get these guys in there, and it's like, oh man, he shitted on me. He said he was gonna do this for me, do that for me, do this for me. Come on, man. Come on, you lost focus. What was you in this for? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's Oh well, go ahead.
Well, I said the same thing last week about Jay-Z. You name one rapper besides Memphis Bleak, and Bleak don't even rap no more. Bleak runs. He basically runs Duce. So he gave him a job under Duce to take care of. Everybody else that was ever under Jay, gone. Biggs, all of his mans. Everybody who was down with him. Once he went and his whole goal was to get to once Russell went up and said, all right, I'm gonna make you corporate. He took the play. And you gotta remember too, when he's in corporate, what's he able to do? I want that track. I want that beat. Oh, I like this right.
You saw how J. Cole got in and out of there.
Yeah.
So
J. Cole made that transaction pretty smooth, bro.
That's key. That's key. Like even whether you're in music, sports, or whatever, that's key to the people that you're keeping in your camp, right? Don't nobody need to just be hanging around. Everybody needs a job.
Yep.
I don't care if you over merch. I don't care if you're over marketing. You need to be physically involved in this. You need to have some kind of skin in the process.
Like
because if you don't, and you just hanging around, trouble's going. You know what I mean? It's going to rise sooner or later.
Exactly. Like for me, if I was an artist, I would go up, autograph CDs and sell those CDs. All right, AZ.
All right, AZ.
And you can go up and you can sell those CDs to your fans. Imagine if you're able to sell, even though nobody don't got a CD player no more, but people buy vinyl, people buy CDs. And if they're a loyal fan to you, they'll go and spend the money on the merch. They'll spend the money on it. Like perfect example, you got a scissor shirt. I love you some scissors.
My partner already bought 4 vinyls of the Carter 6 already on standby. So
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm really lit about that. I ain't gonna cap with you,
bro. Bro, he can't disappoint me. He can't disappoint me, dog.
So here go. I got a cigar question. Now, if and everybody in the chat can answer this as well. If Kanye West decided to drop a cigar, what do y'all think that what do y'all think the name of the cigar would be?
That's easy. It'd be called the FJ.
You said what?
It'd be called the FJ.
The what?
FJ?
FJ?
You know what that stands for?
Huh?
Because
No.
Nope. Who he been going after this whole album?
What, Jay-Z?
No. He been going to Jews the whole album.
Oh.
And he gonna stay on their neck. Any chance he get.
No. Not at all. I think you want to know what I would think he would name it? Cousins.
Would it be a broadleaf rapper though?
Hey, wait, or Mexican San Andreas rapper. Hey, it'll be a 8x60 ring gauge.
Yeah. He'll probably name it FTW. Fuck the world. Knowing him. And it'll be like some Ometepe shit going on in there.
Yeah. There's some tubos.
Yeah.
Hey, there would be. There for sure be some tubos.
Michael said,
wait. He said, Oscuro, no doubt.
Then he'll come back with a Connecticut shade. You know what I'm saying? On some soft shit and be like, please.
Yeah. Don't tell nobody.
Yeah, please.
Hey, he'll probably have a whole line that say "Bring my kids back."
Mm-hmm.
Probably have a cigar named after each and every one of his kids, bro.
Yeah. Hey, if Cameron had a cigar, I'd be named Pause.
Oh, for sure, pause.
For real.
For sure, pause. Oh man. You know what? I was so of course I've been hearing a lot about now I gotta go back to cigars real quick because we gotta finally, get it. When we get a chance, we gotta go ahead and do that review because I really want to smoke his cigar. Marlon Wayans.
Yeah.
We got
his own line on him.
Yeah. He has his own line. And he's actually I didn't, but and this crazy to me because but before finding this out, like I remember when we talked about it, before we talked about it, I didn't even know that he was a cigar smoker. Like, because you'll never see him with a cigar.
No, but most of those guys are because it's a good way, because you gotta remember, how did AD get to the Lakers? It was him, Westbrook, and LeBron, and they were sitting there drinking wine, smoking cigars, and that's how they came together on, trying to make that trade happen.
Yeah.
So it's a great way to get a conversation piece started.
Yeah.
And it's more of a peace offer.
Right.
It's a peace offer.
That was Sal was saying shit. He said he see Luka sometimes in the V cut and stuff. So
that's wild.
That's wild, bro.
Hey, let's not talk about Luka, bro. My heart still hurt, bro.
Let it out.
You know what? No. Let's do talk about the shit because I want to point out the shit that Nico said. Nico said they asked him, "Did you not know how important Luka was to the city of Dallas?" This motherfucker said,
he said, "I knew, but I ain't realized for real."
he said, "No, I didn't really know how important he was at first until he, until we all made a decision for him to be traded." I'm like, how the fuck do you not? Bro? Listen, for like 8 games straight, after he left, they brought a casket to the AA every goddamn game and said it right there and said, listen, at first they said, here lies our future now since Luka is gone. Then they came back the next week and said, here it is, Nico, come lay in it.
Can I defend the trade?
Go ahead.
Are you defending?
I'm gonna defend the trade.
A public defender. Let's go.
AD and Kyrie is a great 1-2 punch. Now you got to understand, if Kyrie didn't get hurt, you guys would have beat Memphis for that 8th spot. You know, or even that 7th spot, and be able to take out Golden State. You know, for that playing.
You know, it's an anomaly. It's an anomaly for AD and Kyrie to be healthy at the same time.
And you right out of my mouth. I was gonna say, what's the probability? What's the probability of having both of them healthy at playoff time?
Facts.
It ain't gonna work, bro. It can't happen.
But that was his vision, because at the end of the day, all he wanted was for them to be healthy the last 10 games for that playoff.
You don't read injury reports.
So
you don't read injury reports at all.
He didn't know what he was getting.
Like, this ain't new.
Facts.
But that wasn't Nico's decision. Nico is basically, all he's doing is doing what the owner told. The owner traded Luka because he didn't want to pay him the money.
No. It wasn't the money. The owner, the new owner, does not like Luka.
So yeah, they put it on him.
And listen, I heard this from a source. Because I got a partner that he worked with the Mavericks, and I had to call him and ask him, bro. And like, I don't really, you know, because I know he always busy, so I don't really hit him up as much. But I had to this day because I really wanted to know, because I know he know. You know, I know he know. Like the owner don't like Luka. Now, if this was Mark Cuban still owning the Mavericks, Luka wasn't going nowhere.
So here's my question: are the Lakers going home? Yes.
Huh?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
So
of course.
So at the end, so if that was bringing the Lakers a championship, something totally different. But Luka,
and I'm a LeBron fan. They going home, bro.
And Luka is taking his chubby ass home and going back to Lithuania.
And he ain't chubby no more, man. He done lost weight, G.
And he can go the way he wants.
That's what they tried to put it on too for the trade. Like he couldn't stay like in his health clause type stuff. Listen, that's what they say.
Lakers in 7. Just show like, see you. Well, I don't know what.
Hey, relax. You know, Darshawn is a LeBron glizzy glazer. You know it. Darshawn, I love you, dog. I love you.
I'm a LeBron fan, but I ain't gonna say the glizzy. Nah, I ain't.
Listen. LeBron. First of all, Kevin Gates was at the game and he impressed.
We gonna talk about it, Rob. We gonna talk about it. Yeah. We gonna talk about it for sure. We gonna talk about that. But like, I wanted to ask y'all about that too, bro, because you know I know a lot of people like were really they were really clowning. They were really clowning LeBron for not approaching Gates. And Gates.
He approached Stephen A, but he ain't approached Gates.
Yeah. So like, hey man, what? Because he knows. Gates really about that life, bro. Gates ain't really like, hey, because Gates will fight that man, talk about it. He'll be on it. Water.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
You know how Gates get down, bro. Gates ain't about to be playing with that man. But
I think Gates would have hugged him.
Hands and feet on him.
Yeah.
I think he would have hugged him.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
Be on some stuff like that, man.
And here's the fucked up part about it. So Gates was sitting front center. It's kind of like if you see the look on his face, he was waiting. He was waiting to like be approached. That's why, like, bro, if you look at it, bro, that's why he had his shirt open, bro. He ready to take that bitch off at any time.
Hey, Bron looked over. He was like, nah.
LeBron and Gates is one of LeBron's favorite rappers too.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. But still, though.
Respect your wife. Listen. You know what the funny thing is? LeBron probably gave him them tickets too. Knowing his bitch ass.
They may have had a conversation behind the scenes.
You know, probably gave them
But see, the deal with Stephen A. Stephen A. got too much airtime. He couldn't let that ride. He everywhere. You know what I mean? He like, nah, I gotta say something to this dude on the air, live.
Nah, because he know there's no danger in there. There's no danger.
Man, what you didn't see them Stephen A. boxing clips, man?
The man is a killer.
That was so horrible, bro.
Hey,
wait. All right, for real. Which one was worse? Which one was worse? Stephen A.'s boxing tape or Young Thug's boxing tape?
Stephen A. by far.
Yeah, that was horrible, bro.
Stephen A. by far. That shit was no contest.
I don't know who you whooping with straight uppercut, but yeah, bro.
Hey, somebody with that, somebody with a chicken on.
That don't mean the good hand got no power to it.
Not the wing uppercut special. Come on. Get out of here, man.
Say, man, listen. All I know is, I mean, so all right, so follow. I gotta follow up with this because I know Bronny been in the conversations where they still talk about Bronny, and I want to know what y'all think. Like, do y'all think that they're gonna move Bronny up to the league next year?
Bronny is not a bet. Bronny, if Bronny can learn to play,
he been snapping in the G League though. He found himself.
But like, to me, Bronny can be a 10 and 10 guy. Lonzo Ball. If I'm gonna compare him to somebody, it's Lonzo Ball. That his passing ability is good enough to find guys in this shooting motion. He can set up an offense, and every now and again he can drive and get a bucket. Bronny's game is not gonna be pure. It's gonna his basketball IQ is gonna be the thing that gets him, contracts. But
man, did you see how diabolical Ant Edwards was?
He was.
When Bronny posted, he was like, "Man, I gotta be more at the beach." He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna see you in the real."
Hey, wait, I gotta point this out. Hey, so I'm looking at the screen, bro, and everybody's screen kind of pop in and out from time to time. So every time when yours pop out, I see Shannon Sharp mouth right there behind you. But that is so funny to me, bro.
Bro.
Are you trying to get swallowed? Are you trying to get swallowed? Swallow.
Oh my God, boy, that is funny.
TD Jakes.
Hey, listen, we're not gonna talk about TD, bro. We're gonna let TD alone.
TD been good. TD been good for a minute.
He been good, man. We ain't gonna get
on the doors. Lock the doors.
Oh, hey, we can get on Mark, but from what I heard, that was misconstrued. That was they got his words wrapped up for what he meant, and he was like he didn't tell nobody to lock the doors. Yeah.
What do you mean?
He explained it. He explained it because, like, he said, man, people always take what you say and take it as take it in a negative way. He didn't. He was telling them to close the doors because there was some outside of where they were. This is what he explained. He said he didn't tell nobody to lock the doors. He told them to close the doors. And he said that where they were, so what he was doing, it wasn't at his church. It was a function, and so it was a function for donations, and nobody made a donation. So he was saying, like, the people that's up here contributing, And for these donations, it costs to be up here. So at least you could do is put in something. But he did say, I said $20 because he said, for donations, that was like that it was for a good cause or for a proper cause. So I was like, in my mind, I'm listening to him talk, and in Charlie Brown, when them adults talk, they never talk words.
Wah,
Just wah,
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 The
wah.
wah.
word salad.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it
Yeah.
was. It's kind of how it was for me. But I, I guess, that's really water under the bridge for me at this point.
So
Um,
I don't mean to change the subject, but
Go ahead.
it's in the same ballpark. What? Because everybody talking about stuff being misconstrued. How you feel about what Wallow said about black business?
You're right.
He was right.
You're
I
right,
didn't.
bro.
Okay, I didn't hear it in its entirety. What did he say?
He said that I'm not supporting a black business because it's a black business. He goes, the problem with people is that they want to call it a black business and expect people to spend their money there just because it's a black business.
And the customer service don't match what
They
you
don't
got
match.
going on.
Now Sticks, you
Yeah.
down in Atlanta. So
Yeah.
they say the service in Atlanta is trash.
Yeah, you got a lot of people slacking. Yeah.
So you deal with it on a daily. What's it like down there in Atlanta with the service?
I'm not gonna say that it's everybody, you know what I mean, but you do have. It's mostly after the ramp up dies down, right? When you start the business, you get it out there, you get the name out there, and then it's kind of like you lose grip on who's running your day to day. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like a person come in with the wrong attitude. Next thing you know, that's all it takes. Your reviews up. I don't know if y'all watched what happened with old girl with Slutty Vegan. She
Yeah.
lost her business and everything.
Yep.
Partly, part of that was kind of the same thing. She had the wrong people in the wrong places. People that she thought was right. But if you're running a spot and you got multiple spots, man, sometimes that stuff can get hard to keep up with. Now, there's no excuse, especially in the restaurant business, for bad service. I don't care. If you're managing and I'm trusting you to manage, you got to check that shit at the door. That's what you're supposed to be looking at. A lot of time, all of the focus is on the food. And you like, well, this food's so good, just bite this. It's going to make up for what, you know what I mean? But it's not like that with a lot of people.
Right.
But it
Just
shouldn't
like
be
go
race
above your
based.
always.
Yeah, it shouldn't be race based at all. I mean, the good service should be around the board no matter where you go, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, it's a big thing, man. It is.
That's like go
And
above the turkey leg hood.
yeah, the sad part about it is a lot of these places have outstanding food.
True.
They got some good ass food. But once you get that rep out there, don't nobody want to deal with that, man.
Yeah, that's facts. I feel that, bro.
Yeah.
Because
So
it's some spots out here, and it's some spots out here that need some work, but they have some really good food. And I'm like, of course, but a lot of them, a lot of places. I think it all comes with your interviewing process as well, and like figuring out exactly who you have on your staff. Because you can have the best food, but if the staff is trash, then all right, that's good. It's other places that got good food. You know what I'm saying? So that's how a lot of people deal with it. And and turkey leg hood, man, don't even get me started, bro. Don't even get me started.
When you scaling these businesses, you got to be hands on, man. A lot of these people, they want to delegate too quickly. Like, they just, all right, boom, I got this one open, I got this one open. We got 5 locations. Yeah, but 4 of them shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like that one that you living off of, you're not even getting a third of the revenue you could be getting. You know what I mean? And it's just paying attention, man. With that restaurant, the restaurant business, any kind of bar business, anything like that, you have got to be hands-on when it comes to the hospitality. got to be, and especially in the South.
Oh yeah.
You know, in the South, everybody speak. Everybody speak. Hey, how you doing? You know what I mean? I don't even know you. You know what I mean? Hey, how you doing? Hey, what's up? That's how we do it. But you can't come in, you know, face all twisted up and, you know, I'm getting ready to give you my money. No, don't work like that, man. And
that's what they do up there in New York, man. They disrespectful as fuck to each other out there.
Yeah, but
even with that, like
if
that's
you giving it, you gotta be able to take it.
But see,
listen, you can say, "Hey man, how you doing?" Hey yo, fuck you, B. Who you talking to? I just said, "What's up, nigga? You ready to fight, bro?" Like we can get this either one or two ways, G.
Hey yo, on my mother.
Hey yo, on my mother, yo.
On mothers, B.
Europe is the only place where no matter where dude is from, no matter what Middle East country he's from, he op. And I never heard, and they respond to it, like, yo,
what's up, bro?
You know, like,
listen, I mean, going to school with and playing football with a couple of New York guys, bro. Like that was the funniest thing, bro. Because he called everybody five. Hey yo, five. Hey yo, five. I'm like, bro, who you calling five, bro? I listen. Like, you know, I may come from a family of 6 stars. You calling me five? Like, that's disrespectful in a way.
Well, five is a blood term, man.
I know. And that's why I said. I like, bro, if I got family that was 6 stars, you calling me five? That's a little disrespectful.
Stop it, five.
Yo, I'm like, hey, bro, he'll say it fast too. And the thing about it was, like, he said five so nasty, bro. Like, he had one of them, like, he was always congested. So it's like it sounded real, like he was built like Jabba the Hutt. So he kind of.
Golly.
I'm not even trying to be funny, bro. But he was cool. Everybody was five.
Listen. You know you're from the North when people go, yo, what's up, God?
Yeah.
You know, what's up, God?
Hey, yo, what's today's mathematics?
Yo, listen, man. Yo, so this dude at my job, man, and you know, like he grew up a 5%er. So in the morning, I always mess with him. I go, yo, what's the math, son? He like, yo, stop playing with me. You get poked up. Keep playing with me.
Oh, Foggy Stodies, what's up?
What's going on?
I'm like,
Fogies?
You know,
yeah, that nigga go up there crazy, bro.
It's real crazy, bro. It's real crazy. And the fact that y'all ain't never heard of kinfolk is wild to me, bro. Like we say kinfolk, but we say kinfolk real heavy out here. Like, what's good, kinfolk? You good, kinfolk? Yeah.
Same.
Bro, they looked at me like I was crazy. Yo, what the fuck is kinfolk? Yo, B, who is kinfolk and why you calling me that? Like, bro, kinfolk is how we say what's up. Like, what's up, cousin? Like, that's what kinfolk mean, cousin, kinfolk. What up?
Yeah,
well, so
like
yo, don't call me that. Yo, don't call me that, yo. Like
back in the day, like in Atlanta, the thing was blood. It was like, what's up, young blood? What's up, old blood? What's up, wise blood?
Yeah.
You know?
It's just
that's like we say, you know, when we saying what's up, it's like what's happening. That's fighting terms. You like, what's happening?
Yep.
What we doing?
For real.
I'm like,
what up?
No, I'm just speaking, man. Like, what's happening?
Like, because if somebody say, yo, so pop off, then you know, throw them up.
Yeah.
You know what's popping.
But you know that's what I'm saying. It's kind of like that abrasiveness that Northerners have. Y'all are accustomed to that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's y'all thing. It's kind of like the general niceness down here. You know, it's some super nice cats that'll fuck you up. You know what I'm saying down here. But you just a general conversation, you'll never see that. You know what I mean? And it might be vice versa up there. You know, cats just talk to you all abrasive and ain't gonna bust a grape. You know what I mean?
In a fruit fight.
That's real life. That's real life. All right, fellas, we have reached the point we can talk about the draft. Now, I've been watching the draft
Why you got to listen? You know what? God damn it, Fred.
What? We gotta talk
God damn it, Fred.
What? We gotta talk about it.
No, it's not right.
Listen. Yes, we gotta talk about it. And
the
listen,
Cowboys still fumbling, man.
No. Actually, I'm gonna be real with you. The drafts that the Cowboys have made, I'm not mad at. Now, listen, I'll put it to you this way. I like the 2 running backs that we picked up today. We got Maffa from Clemson, and we got Blue from Texas. Those boys right there they're gonna do a job. They will. They're gonna do it. We need a running back. That ain't no boo. That ain't no boo.
Right here's the Michael. Listen. Once they put on a giant uniform, they just turn shit. All right.
Oh yeah. Hey, listen, and they got what's the name? What's the name? Caddenboo.
Listen, I like that, but I wish we had got him. I like that.
He's not bad. But listen, I'll put it to you this way. I thought the Giants were going to go with getting Cigar.
Hey, Michael. He said about a little man in the corner store.
Because you know why? Because I gotta deal with Giant fans all day. And y'all got a 31% win percentage in the last 15 years. 31%.
Hey man. I don't mind them. I don't mind them. Listen, they're better to me. They're better than Saints fans.
You know
what?
The Saints fans are the worst, man.
Bro, Saints fans are literally boy. Yeah. Hey, listen, they dogging their quarterback pick. They are dogging the shit out there, boy. Right now,
I know if anybody on this panel know about Saints fan, they got to be stick.
Yes, sir.
Them folk come to Atlanta, man. Them New Orleans folk acting fool.
Oh, for sure.
They bringing the fans. I'm talking about it's Mardi Gras all over again in every stadium. You know what I mean?
Yeah, my oldest is a Stinks fan. That's what I'm calling it, Stinks.
So, I was praying.
Y'all know me personally. I'm a Jets fan. No, that's crazy.
Y'all messed up too. Up.
Nah, we ain't messed up. I think we made some good.
You know what? It was one player in the draft. I'm like, he's a man. He is a man. The tight end from Penn State.
Oh yeah, the top tight end.
That boy, and when the Cowboys passed on him, I was punching the air. I'm like, that kid, that right there would have been our next Jason Witten.
Yeah.
Oh, he said Steelers fans. I don't mind Steelers fans.
Fuck the Steelers.
I don't mind Steelers fans.
Michael, hey, Mr. President made one. I'm a Raider fan. Wow, bro.
Hey, them Raiders fans are wild, bro.
Wow.
But listen, but you know, if you go to a Raiders game, you have a 99.9% chance of getting flashed like 18 times while you're there.
Nice.
Real talk. That's why I think that's why a lot of people go to these games, because they know I'm gonna see something today.
I'm gonna tell you the biggest thing that we did wrong, that was when we didn't draft Justin Fields when we had the chance.
Yeah.
They drafted Zach Wilson. They talked about drafting Justin Fields that whole year. Ended up the last couple months, picked up Zach Wilson, and now we back with Justin Fields paying him triple.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that was a bad mistake right there.
Damn.
So here's the thing with the Jets. I know because I'm up here, so I know the Jets. So like the backup running back, that big boy that you guys got. I like that boy a lot. I like him a lot. I like the tight end you got.
Mason Taylor?
No, the running back Taylor, but I like the tight end, the Samoan that you guys got. The tight end you got.
I know you.
Which one?
He wear like number 87 or something. He's massive.
Oh, you talking about Conklin?
Yeah, Conklin.
Yeah,
Conklin's good.
Yeah.
But the problem with the Jets is they never get the right coach. Never get the right coach.
Ooh.
You know?
y'all got Aaron Glenn now, don't you?
But the way he handled Aaron Rodgers was terrible.
No, they still have to pay that man.
And the problem there too is, no matter how you handled him, he was going to flip the story. No matter how you did it.
Yeah, so why not just put it out there?
Yeah, you know.
Darshawn, I hope you go to a football game, and I hope a cleat fly in the air and hit you in your goddamn forehead.
Listen, and Fogey, I'll tell you this: you're spoiled right now because you got Mahomes. You got Chief fans are extra spoiled right now.
Yeah, Kansas City just set up, man.
Yeah, they spoiled, right? But you know what thing is? It's the perfect coach with the perfect quarterback. Like, because think about when Mike Vick came back and Andy Reid had Mike Vick came back throwing bombs. Him and Deshaun Watson, him and Deshaun Jackson was tearing up.
Listen, I know the who else gonna be looking good this year.
Go to the Cowboys.
Two teams.
We go 8-9 again.
I don't think so. I think it may be a little bit better than that.
7-10.
Damn, I said better than that. God damn.
No, fuck that, man. They ain't do nothing.
They're gonna be 9-8, bro. They be 9-8. It's all good.
The Lions, and the Texans. Looking at their draft picks and who they picked, I'm not mad at their selections at all. The Ravens. The Ravens, you know how many times they picked this draft, bro?
My problem,
bro, they picked like 16 to 18 times, bro. They got picks.
But you can't keep them all. But
you got to cut some of them motherfuckers.
The problem with the Texans is they go through brain farts. And where 1 week they look like world beaters, and the next week like, yo, what happened? You know? Wow, 1973. God damn.
I wasn't here yet. I wasn't. Damn, yeah. Wait, time. My daddy was 3 at that time.
I wasn't here yet.
Yeah,
I wasn't even a thought.
God damn. I for sure wasn't thought of. Gee.
73.
Oh, he liked the background. I appreciate it. Listen, I'm telling you, I'm liking this now because when this how you know I'm really gonna have something to talk about. When you see that background, when you see that background, it's gonna be something to talk about for sure.
So like that kid. So I was watching out. So they showed the highlights of the lineman that the Jets picked up. That kid's a mauler.
Yeah.
He's a
no doubt.
Yeah.
He is a mauler.
No doubt. And we needed that, man.
Yeah.
We needed that. With Fields back there, I mean,
but
we're gonna need to protect him.
Like, no, because here's the thing. There is no reason why Brock Burke, the homeboy from Georgia, the tight end from Georgia,
Brock Bowers.
There is no reason why he should have went 13. That boy was busting in college.
Yeah, the Raiders got a steal on that one, bro.
A steal.
Yeah, he broke all kind of records last year.
And now this boy's going to the Colts, where the Colts going to set their whole offense around.
They ain't got no quarterback though, man. Anthony Richardson, I just can't see it with him, though.
You know what? His problem is him. It's all mental with him.
Well, you know they picked up Will Howard, didn't they?
I think so.
Ohio State.
Yeah, they did.
Bum.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a bum.
He's a bum.
Wait. Now, here's my question. I got a question. Now, a lot of people been saying that this person that Cam Ward deserved to be the number 1 draft pick. How do y'all feel about that?
They try to compare him to Patrick Mahomes. Now, mind you, I'm a Miami fan.
Mm-hmm.
I watch every you. To me, he's too lackadaisical when he's back there. He sits back there and he has no urgency at all. He sits back there and he just holds the ball. And don't get me wrong, like he throws rockets, but he also throws in danger a lot. He throws double coverage a lot. So like, but it was this year was a weak quarterback class. So to me, I like the reason why I like Shador was the fact, and I watched every Colorado game. when Shador had time, if you put Shador on one of them SEC teams, Shador wins the Heisman. You put him on one of them.
He definitely had no time back there.
No time.
No, he was throwing off his back.
But here's the best part about him being in Cleveland. He gonna have time because you know why? Because now he got Nick Chubb and they run the ball first. They run the ball first, so that's gonna give him time to sit back.
So you think he gonna get some reps?
Oh, listen, I'm not the biggest fan.
Somebody out this list gotta go. I'm talking about like because they got Pickett, Flacco. Who they starter is who's they starter? I forgot.
Deshaun Watson's not playing. He's not playing this year.
Okay, so Deshaun not playing. So that's out of there. So they got Pickett.
The Eagles ain't doing shit.
So y'all think Gabriel gonna go somewhere? The young guy that they got, but that they drafted in the third before Shador?
Everywhere he went,
I don't think
from Oregon. Talking about from Oregon.
Yeah, but
I think he's gonna be on practice squad. That's what I think.
Yeah.
He gonna be the quarterback. Hey man, we need some looks.
But here's my thing: why would you pick him third? Because for Shador to drop. For him to drop that far, it had to be the Browns had to say, "Hey, listen, we want Shador, but we need to teach him a lesson."
But that's the thing; they're trying to teach him the lesson. But this really NFL to me, they getting that Deion because they're like, well, Deion got his hands in all of this, so let's show him that you don't control this, Deion. You don't have your hand in this, Deion. Which I mean, I understand, but Shador shouldn't have had suffered for the NFL trying to because y'all saw he got that call and it was supposed to be a GM from the Saints.
That was a fake call.
He told him
yeah, it's a prank call.
Yeah, it was a prank call, right? So, but the thing that's messed up, bro. Like for somebody to do that, man, like that, like he didn't deserve that, bro.
Think about this: the Saints drafted a 25-year-old quarterback. Like the last quarterback, the oldest quarterback that I know of. You guys remember Chris Winkie from Florida State? He was 28 when he came out, and didn't do shit. At 25 years old, you're too old to kind of.
Bo Nix was old as hell.
Bo Nix.
They don't speak his name, man, because he left Auburn and did that shit, man. I don't want to hear about Bo Nix, dog.
Man.
Yeah.
I would leave Auburn too.
Damn.
Come on, man. But look, fellas, I got to split, man. I gotta do some of this rest of shit, dog. It was good hanging with you fellas.
For sure, bro.
I gotta get some shout out.
Before you go, who's your quarterback for this year, huh? A two-star recruit?
No, man, we got a transfer from Notre Dame, man. You know, we got a little lefty on our hands, so we finna see how the season's finna go, man. You know,
4-8.
Yeah. Yo, it'll be good to y'all come.
Steve was another old head too.
It'll be good to y'all come quarterback.
It'll be interesting, man. We're gonna see what's going on. We're gonna see what's going on.
The problem, and this kid, and the kid from the Saints is always hurt. If I'm the goddamn Chiefs, the only any kid that run below a 4.3, come on over.
All you gotta do is just throw it up.
Yeah. Angel, what's going on, kid?
What up, Angel?
Yeah, but let me get out of here, fella. Y'all be easy, man.
All right, take it easy,
my boy.
Yeah, man, y'all be good, man. I'm gonna get with y'all, bro.
Yeah.
All
right, fella.
You know, that's the thing, man. It's like this draft was a lot of edge because the kid from Michigan dropped in the draft. You know.
Yeah, it was honestly, and also what me watching it, and I'm like, I know I watched it for sure all day yesterday. I did the same shit today, and just seeing how many, everybody needed linemen. Everybody needed linemen this year.
Yep.
Linemen, man, I've never seen so many linemen go first round and second round ever. I mean, when was the last class where you had more linemen go first round and second round than position players, than other position players?
The year Tunsil went.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I think we've done it. We've done it twice. In 22, I want to say we picked Becton. He was like the number 2 pick.
But here's my thing about Becton. I don't know how y'all missed on him, because that kid, like, y'all needed.
He couldn't stay healthy with us.
Huh?
He couldn't stay healthy with us.
Yeah, like, and he went to Philly, and Philly got him right.
Yeah, and speaking of, I want to take out this time and send condolences to the young man who made the draft.
His mom passed away.
His mom
passed. Yeah, man. So I want to send my condolences. I don't know, bro, but man, my condolences to you, bro. It's crazy how life is, man. Because it was somebody else. He was in high school though. It was a while back, and I think he picked going to Florida. Going to Florida, right when he put that hat on, his mom was on the phone, and right when he put that hat on, then he held the earpiece. There was a nurse letting him know that, his mom had passed. I'm like, man, that's crazy how life works, man. That's crazy. That's crazy how life is. So I'm sending my condolences out to that brother. I hope he does extremely well, make his mama proud. Because that's deep right there. That's deep, man. That's deep. That's some deep shit.
You know what's deep? How them Oakland Raiders be smoking them fucking acid after they win. That's tell you how smart they are.
I got a question though. Do you think this whole NIL thing kind of changed how the draft went this year?
Most definitely.
I think that affected it a lot.
Yeah,
I think so.
Because like those kids, the money is good in college, but they, no matter what, they want to get to the league as fast as possible.
But I think this the development part, because once you say, like, if you're at Alabama, man, and you're there for throughout your career, you have time to be like really develop, especially on like a Nick Saban or something like that. But jumping from team to team to team.
But here's the thing: before the whole transfer shit, if you went to Alabama, what was the rule about Alabama? You knew you was going to the league if you went to Alabama, but it was you waited till your junior year to play. No matter what, you was going to wait, and you knew that. But you knew when it was your time to shine. If you fucking right, you fucking right. I will talk about WrestleMania, but I'll leave that alone.
Oh, we gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it.
So like, you knew if you went to Alabama, you was waiting, and every position was full. And if you started for Alabama, you just go to the league.
Yeah.
If you was in rotation, Alabama had backups back when Saban was on. He had backups going to the NFL.
Yeah.
I
think, but like when you got a college team that's stacked like that, bro, it's hard to beat. And
Alabama, Georgia was the only 2 teams that had backups going to the NFL. You knew
they said Ohio State had players on the bench making $1 million.
Yeah.
NIL sitting on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
That's
crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
So Michigan has a billionaire booster now. Like, oh, hold up, we got a cigar question. But these guys, they make so much money through NIL, but nobody knows about what happens if your contract, if your scholarship gets taken from you. How's that money work?
I say Ashton double magnum. Ashton double magnum.
Yeah, I say the same thing. I haven't had either one, but I'd say the Ashton.
Yeah,
I say Ashton double magnum. And listen, I've been hearing people
I'll go with the Espinosa.
These Nestor Mirandas, these special editions. But they don't have them. They're not out for sale though. Like you gotta. It's only in certain lounges you can get that cigar, bro. And I'm like, damn. I've called around at some lounges that I had that's around here. Then they don't have that shit.
It's almost like they did like a top customer type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like top customers maybe got them. Yeah.
Yeah, because I know Hound Dog smoked it, and it got an unparalleled for him. And I was like, well, shit.
Yeah. But I would definitely say Ashton. I mean, you can't go wrong with Ashton. You're gonna get something good and creamy and rich. You know, they good with the flavors. Definitely deep on the transitions, man. You can't go wrong with Ashton.
Yeah, I would say that unless you're smoking the Symmetry. The Symmetry for me was mid, bro.
Yeah. But Symmetry, that's something like
mid.
You can compare that kind of like to a Perdomo champagne almost though, right? Like for me.
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh, he throwing hooks.
Hey, you said a name where he Eno hate that cigar.
Throwing hooks.
Hate that cigar.
Yeah, it's like, that's something that's just like kind of out there. That Symmetry, you know what I mean? That's something that I would hand to somebody that ain't never smoked at all. Just trying to get the palate, trying to get a feel for the palate.
Yeah, I mean, now when it comes to Espinosa stuff, I still say my all-time favorite Espinosa cigar is the 601 Blue Label.
Let them know.
Favorite.
Let them know.
That's my favorite. That's my favorite.
Yeah.
But I can't lie. Cannot lie. I think a lot of older Espinosa stuff smokes a lot better than the new. Cause that's just my opinion. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but like like his newer stuff, I say like pre-COVID, COVID-y, it was okay. After that, it got real shaky. Real shaky with Espinosa. EP Cadillo as well.
So yeah. But hey, I like that Endure. It wasn't bad.
See,
it's not great. It's not great. I'm not saying it's great. Not saying it's great.
Yeah.
See, I think for me, like when I had it,
great.
like when I've heard that Merrifield, like I'm thinking like, the sweet, Cameroon flavor, and it's nothing like that. It's nothing like that.
But that's the problem. Like you can't think of it being a Merrifield cigar.
Yeah.
It
was like a cum laude for me, like a 3-tier on my grading scale. But with age, I think it can get up to 2. You know what I mean? I don't see it reaching the top, but 6 to 8 months of age, I think, when I come back to it, it's gonna give me something different. Because
I'm gonna
go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. So go ahead. No, go ahead. I don't want to cut you off.
No, the what's the word I'm looking for? Not productivity, but it was there. Put it like that. It was there. The chance for it to grow was there. I'm gonna think of the damn word in a minute, but yeah, the chance for it to grow was there.
Yeah, I'm gonna revisit it now since I have the mindset. The potential. Yeah, now since I have the mindset of what it is. I'll try it again later once it has some rest. But yeah, it was just like I just wasn't expecting it to be that savory because I wasn't. Yeah, I just wasn't in the mood for anything savory that day when I smoked it. So,
and then the presentation too. The presentation was out fucking standing. Like when you see it, it's just like, oh, this about to be some.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So the presentation was awesome. But yeah,
I think the Merrifield part was just to get the get the sales moving because Merrifield has really been popping up lately, like a lot more than usual.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People really been saying, "Oh, hey man, I'm smoking this Merrifield," and really, because if you think about it, I mean, wasn't that many people smoking Merrifields? If we go back 2-3 years ago, well, nobody really smoking Merrifield like that. Like, wasn't nobody really posting about it then. Because that's really when, if you go back 2-3 years ago, that's back when, Crown Heads, they were putting out shit that was good, putting out some good shit. And, who else? Of course, Arturo Fuente. Fuente is Fuente. So, that's just what it is. You always gonna have your people smoking those, but you didn't see Merrifield like that. So now I think since I think that kind of caught that gust of wind of Merrifield being kind of popular now, kind of popping. So so like, hey man, let's do something. Let's get these sales going. What up, Ben?
What up?
Darshawn got a new story.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Go ahead, Deshaun. Go ahead, Deshaun. No, how about Deshaun? Did you go get that girl fired, Deshaun? Deshaun is evil.
I don't know what he got going, bro.
He went and got that girl fired, all messed up.
Oh, the Oscuros.
Yeah, Oscuros good.
Look, this is where I am. I'm almost 2 hours in. This is where I am with the masterpiece. Shout out to Javi, man. Shout out to Javi.
What up?
Yep.
Yeah, I had to switch over, man. That other one just wasn't doing it for me. So.
Dubai.
That's the Dubai.
Dubai. Yeah. Yes, sir.
Steve pulling out the big boys.
Ooh,
yeah, that other one just
fancy. What did he say? I went. What the hell this shit say, Darshawn?
Oh my God! I told you.
Damn.
Yeah, I see. You see?
Sad individual.
Dirty dog.
A sad individual.
Dirty dog.
You sad individual, man.
Oh my. Dirty.
You're sad. Darshawn, you're sad. It's sad Darshawn, as shit, man.
You gonna be they gonna get you like Shannon.
Yeah.
Not like Shannon.
They don't get
hey, listen. Next we're gonna have Darshawn's little Muppet character up here. They're like, hey man, who the fuck is that back there? That's Darshawn. You don't know Darshawn?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Darshawn.
Man.
Yeah, that's Darshawn, bro. But here's what I want to ask y'all, man. Going back, I gotta bring him up because I'm happy. I'm happy he finally got picked up. So with him going to Cleveland, do y'all think that's a good fit for him to be in Cleveland?
Yeah. I want him to go to Cleveland or Oakland. I think if he went to Oakland, all hell would have broken loose.
You talking about him going to the Oakland?
Sorry, Vegas. Sorry, Vegas.
I was about to say, but they ain't in Oakland no more.
As long as Chubb stays healthy.
Yeah.
Cooper. Yeah, it's a good fit. It's a good fit. It's about.
But here's the thing. No, I was gonna say that coach, he's very good at coming up with game plans for his quarterbacks as far as what they're good at. So the problem with Deshaun was Deshaun wanted to do things his way. So, like, you gotta remember, like he had DTR out there balling.
Yeah.
You know,
right.
He had him out there balling. He had Jameis Winston out there balling. He had Flacco out there going crazy.
Yeah.
You know, he had Flacco going crazy out there. So
yeah,
you know, like Stefanski is a hell of a coach, and also too, if Nick Chubb comes back healthy, you got a bell horse right there.
And do they still have Hunt?
They might. He's a free agent, but they might pick him back up.
Yeah, they pick him back up. That'll definitely strengthen the foundation.
Yeah, but the kid Ford is not bad either. They got as a back.
But as a back.
Yeah. So
as a backup.
As a backup. Yeah, he's solid.
Yeah.
But so I think Nick Chubb is going to be out the first 6 games, I believe, from his knee injury.
Yeah.
But after the first, I think so. You know, because he got the injury late in the year.
Mm-hmm.
He tore everything up again. You know what? Like his injury was almost as bad as McGahee. That McGahee injury was sick. You know. Oh, they haven't re-signed Nick Chubb yet. Ooh, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah, that'll definitely throw a wrench in
Bro, listen, this draft has been really, really crazy, bro. Because honestly, I'll tell you, I wasn't expecting Travis to go to Jacksonville. I mean, I'm glad he is. They need it. They need him.
He's home.
They need him.
I like that he's home.
I do. I like that too. I like that too.
But here's the thing.
But I wasn't expecting that.
Like, so, Shad Khan, as an owner, so he owns Man City. He's printing money with Man City. Jacksonville's the only team in NFL that don't make money. He's trying to get Jacksonville over to London.
Right.
That's what he wants.
I guess. I mean, I'm happy for all these boys that got drafted, bro. Because I mean, everybody don't make it.
No, but even if you get drafted, you still don't. Like perfect is like Overshown. How is Overshown gonna come back from 2 ACL injuries?
I mean, he said he is, bro. He said Agent Zero is back.
I love Overshown, but you got two ACL injuries, man. That explosiveness that he had is not gonna be there.
We'll see, because everybody, they said Dak looked good, man.
You know what? Don't listen, Fred. Don't make me mad, Fred.
Well, hey! I'm just telling you.
That's a bump.
I'm just letting you know.
That's a bump.
He's not a bum, bro.
Bum.
He's not a bum, bro.
He's not a big game guy. He goes and he's a bottom feeder. He eats on bummy team. If you got a losing record, that gonna eat you up. Anytime you play somebody good, nothing.
Hey, Stick, what you think, bro? I know with you being a Jets fan, and I know y'all have had y'all fair share of quarterbacks, man. So, what you think about Dak, bro?
It's like I said, bro. I think with Dak has never had the right coach, bro. Y'all got to get Dak a coach. You know what I mean? Nobody has ever been there that was a quarterback whisperer. Everything Dak has ever done with Dallas has been on Dak's back. It's been like him improvising. You know what I mean? Game plans broken. And that's why it always falls apart so deep in the playoffs. Because it gets to a point where coaching is needed. And it's like they ain't coaching him. They ain't coaching him up. It's just like, hey, you got the talent. We're going to put this around you. Let's do this. But he's never been developed properly.
He's not a guy that can throw 45 times a game and you expect to win. He's a guy that 35 passes the max for that.
Yeah.
When he had Zeke and he was on throwing the ball 30 times a game and Zeke was eating, the Cowboys was a problem because Dak it wasn't on just him.
Right, and that's what I'm saying. So when do you get a coach that recognizes that and builds around that?
But here's the problem. Jerry went and said Dak's the guy everybody else is throwing. Dak has to throw the ball now 40, 50 times a game. Dak is not a guy that you have throw 45, 50 times. It's like Jared Goff. Jared Goff is in a perfect system. If Dak was in Detroit, Dak could be killing because that running game is run first, pass second. With Dak, you have to be run first, pass second, and let him run off that play action. Dak is deadly up for play action. But we haven't had a running game in so long, you don't fear it. So even when he does play action, it's like, all right, whatever. And he can't run no more. Dak put on weight, and Dak can't run his first 3 years.
He lost that weight, though. He lost the weight, bro. Have you seen him?
But see, all that, even that with the weight gain, weight loss, all that, and
still slow.
I'm saying
he's with a 4.8 right now.
None of the shit was ever developed. None of it was ever developed. It's always just been raw talent when Dak step on the field.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I need this out of you. Go get it. You know what I mean? Now, and you do that until it don't work no more.
The problem too is that I love CD is great. But when the Cowboys traded Amari Cooper because Mike McCarthy and him had beef,
I hate when they did that, bro.
You know,
I wouldn't trade nobody on the count of Mike McCarthy.
You know, Mike McCarthy's the fast shit. You know,
I don't. Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not gonna improve with him there with that.
Well, the problem too is, so like, I liked homeboy the coordinator we had last year, defense coordinator. He got at the end of the year, he got really, really good, and they let him go.
Your boy from used to do the Falcons.
Yeah. Oh no, not Dan Quinn. Not Dan Quinn. It was what's his name? He was the Vikings. He was the old Vikings coach. He was the Vikings coach, and then he got let go from the Falcons, maybe from the Vikings, and then he went to Colorado, and then he went back to Dallas. It's not Rob Marinelli. It's I can't think of his name, but towards the end of the year, not Snyder. He was actually doing some things. The problem also too is Micah is not defensive end. Micah is a middle linebacker.
Yeah.
When they line Micah up at linebacker, Micah made plays. I don't want Micah getting touched. That's the problem.
Yeah.
I don't need Micah getting touched.
Watch out, Darshawn. God. Darshawn, don't listen, man. You've been doing good. I think. Don't start that bullshit, man. Don't start that bullshit, man.
You know, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, I don't like the way Jerry runs the team is with two top heavy. And the problem with Micah is yesterday's price is not today's price. So every day that goes past, it's gonna put us in salary cap hell. And then they went and extended Dak's contract to ease up on the salary cap. No, you let they should have never extended Dak. They should have just because either way, you got to pay the pipe. The problem with the Cowboys is that they're always in salary cap hell. They don't know how to run their cap.
No, I think y'all done had some good teams, bro.
We have,
but it's been too much weight on Dak, and he always buckled at that time. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's never been developed as far as his skill set, and there's never been a second option when playoff time came. By playoff time, everybody got y'all figured out.
So
you know what I mean?
Hell yeah. If Jerry stepped back up, listen. I always said Jerry got his hands in every fucking thing. Jerry has his hands in everything.
Not Jerry.
It's Steve.
It's who? It's Steve.
It's both of them. It's both of them. Jerry has said out of his mouth, we're not getting rid of Dak. I love Dak. We're not getting rid of Dak. But here's the thing. But he said that before with Tony Romo, which honestly, in my opinion, Tony Romo is really an underrated ass quarterback. Very, very underrated.
If
Tony
Romo
was a beast.
If he played that first Zeke,
that's another story. Romo,
bro. Romo does not get the credit that he deserves. He really does not. And honestly, if I was Jerry Jones, I would be seeking out Romo, because if Romo being a quarterback coach and teaching up Dak,
he would never. He would never.
Bro, that would be a different story. I'm telling you.
He hate that.
He does. Well, he hate that
because he was forced into retirement because of that.
Yeah.
Romo hates that. You know, it's like Joe Montana. He hates Steve Young.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta understand, like, Romo's looking at that team that lost it in that playoff game.
Dak called it. I mean, Dez called it.
He caught it, but
Dez caught the goddamn ball, bro.
But Romo's thinking those plays
that's gonna be a forever debate right there.
I'd have made those plays.
Yeah. In today's game, especially in today's game, He caught that ball, bro. He caught the ball.
Yeah.
And then that's crazy. That but you know what though? I saw an old interview that they with the ref that called it that said it wasn't a catch. And when he actually went back, he said he went back and looked. It was a catch. You know how fucked up that is? Shit, man. After that, boy, Dez's career went.
But here's the problem with that though. He catches that ball. We're inside the 10, but that doesn't mean we get a touchdown there.
No, it wasn't a touchdown, but because he caught the ball right there at the 1.
But
he was right there at the 1. It wasn't a touchdown. The debate was it a catch? Because if he because when he caught the ball, they were talking about the where he caught it in the position and where the ball was. The ball was he had the ball the entire time. He had complete control the entire time.
With that team, with the right coaching, y'all would have never been in that position anyway.
Exactly.
Y'all had a fucking squad. And that's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Like it would have never, y'all had a fucking squad. Y'all would have never been in a position for them to even be able to make a call like that.
Yeah, you're right.
But nobody's developing the guy. You know what I mean? He's seeing all these different faces, and it's just like, yo, it's on my back. I'm doing this.
You know what
when you come out every year with that mentality, especially, having had the injuries that he's had now and getting older, it's a recipe for injury, honestly.
Yep.
Because you got to come out with that mentality every year. Then you got this motherfucker up in the owner's booth talking about, oh, that's our guy. It's all on him. He gonna get it done. Come on, man.
Listen, you paying him $60 million. You got to get it done.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing, though. You gonna put it all on one man's back, but you ain't got to do that. Right. You didn't build a foundation properly. You didn't build the developmental part of it properly. So now it's just, I'm gonna throw a bunch of money at this cat, and he gonna get us there.
You know, speaking of people that throwing money on teams, man, shout out to Venus and Serena for being the first women to be owners of a national football team. Guess what team they own?
Chargers.
The fucking Dolphins.
Yeah.
No way.
I think Serena or Venus was already in on that deal already, right?
Mm-hmm. It was Serena.
Yeah.
You know what the crazy part about it? One guy at my job, he's a Dolphins fan. He said, he was like, if the Dolphins pick Shador, that right there would be perfect for him because Tua's going to go down. It's just a matter of when. He going down.
Yeah.
You know?
I gotta say this too. I got another question I need to ask y'all, bro, because this really been puzzling me and my brain. So they've been asking my boy Kaepernick. Kaepernick said he's training every day in hopes for his return. In hopes for his return back to the NFL.
If you want to play football that bad, go to the XFL. If you want to play that bad, go to the XFL. You show them that
he don't want to go to the XFL because he want to go back to the NFL. No, he said he still got it.
He don't got shit. He didn't have. First of all, Kaepernick didn't have shit when he was playing because all Kaepernick had was a fastball. He had no touch. All he had was a fastball. Everything from Kaepernick was a bullet. He couldn't go and throw his guys into space. Everything from Cap was just don't get back there and throw it as hard as possible in that man's chest.
I just think he's been out too long.
Yeah, he's going out way too long.
Been out too long.
Listen, he was playing during the time. Y'all remember the NBA lockdown?
Yeah.
Y'all remember that shit? And that when LeBron was having practices with the Dallas Cowboys and shit, trying to be a wide receiver.
Yeah.
That Kaepernick was playing in, and that was back in what, 2012?
Cap is done. Cap is like 40 now.
Yeah, it's too far gone, man. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
it was good while it lasted, but it's too much young raw talent coming into the game, and
Yep.
you know, it's already a lot of blunders in the league that just people ain't gonna really look at it seriously as far as taking a chance.
You know my problem with the NFL with today was there was a guy who got accused of sexual assault twice that got drafted. He had one case in high school and one case in college.
Who
And
was this?
I forgot who he is. I believe he came out of either Michigan or one of these schools. But the NFL drafts guys with red flags all the time. You know, they draft these guys who get arrested for stupid shit all the time, and that have all these issues. But you're telling me that Shador, that his problems outweigh this guy right here, who like the Cowboys got a dummy. Who's the defensive end we got that tore his ACL last year? That's actually pretty decent.
Who was it?
He went number 54. He tore his ACL. He's a beast, but he got caught. He was high, had a loaded gun in the car in Dallas, and they caught it. The only thing that saved his ass was the fact that he was in Dallas. Because in Dallas you could have a gun in Dallas, but you got guys like that acting like fools, and how do they deserve to be in the NFL? You got guys like what's his name, Greg Hardy. You can just name a list of guys that got all these issues. Reuben Foster had big problems, got drafted, and he was a beast on the field.
Joe Mixon.
Yeah, but Joe, that was because in college
that was an issue.
Yeah,
that was an issue.
That was an issue, and it hurt his draft stock too because he went the second round. But
I don't think. I mean, like what, like really, like addressing the whole Shador thing. Like, what do you think was, you know, the prowess behind this? Like, do you think it was really, you know, I mean, that was that just the excuse?
Yeah, no. Like, here's my thing. You can't tell me that all those guys that drafted before him were better than him. Besides Cam, you can't justify it. Because Shador, like his completion percentage when he had time was like 80%. That's insane.
Shador balled out, man. Shador balled out for real.
Yes, he got sacked 50 times.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I don't think there's a person alive that thinks that he would have went as deep as he did in the draft.
Yeah,
you know, it had to be something else behind that. There was no reason for that.
No, Fred, who was our defensive end that got towards ACL this year? You know who I'm talking about. He's nice.
Lawrence?
No. It's not Smith.
No, not Smith. I know who you talking about. I forgot bro name though.
But you remember when he got caught with the gun?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about.
The only thing I said was the fact he was in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I don't know, man. I don't know. It's what Darshawn say?
I don't know. Maybe it was just everything that they thought that would come with them. Because you know how everything, you know, they had everybody on the field and it was always a show. And I don't know. I don't know if that hurt them. I mean, I don't know. It's still kind of puzzled at that myself.
Well,
but
here's the issue now. You lost that extra year because I guarantee he's going to go to Cleveland and ball out. And you don't have that extra year no more. You got to pay him 4 years. So you don't get that 5th year option on that. So now not only are you draft them late. Now you got to pay him earlier.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, I feel you, bro. I listen. I want that boy to go out and do work, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I want him to go out and really show what he's capable of. Really show what he's capable of.
And they've set the table for that.
Yeah, they have. I think they have.
Yeah,
I think they have. I think Cleveland for him, because Cleveland is in it. They've been building or been trying to build up a football team for a while, and I think it's to a point where I think Shador has the mentality to turn the football team around. He has. I commend Dion for how he raised his kids. I commend him because he knew the price of his name going into this whole thing.
You know, listen, I guarantee you, I guarantee you his jersey sales is gonna go through the roof.
Oh yeah, because I said me personally to support him. Because for one, I like wearing jerseys anyway, so I'm gonna support him. I'm gonna get a jersey.
Hey, Sticks. My best friend Brandon's on Bricks. He's a Jets fan, and when I tell you, I get in his ass about his Jets.
Hey man, look.
Brandon, how you feel about your draft, Brandon? You know,
we did good today. We did good this draft. It was a good draft.
Hey, I mean, y'all got some nice picks, bro. Y'all really did.
We beefed up at DB, man, which we needed that because last year Sauce was getting burnt. You know what I mean? He was getting, they killed the zone, and he man to man just ain't it for him in the NFL.
Shallow a sleeper. They sleep on Shallow. Shallow is one of them players that's like that. Of course, I think he's gonna go as an undrafted free agent. And I think he's gonna get picked up.
He needs coaching.
Hell, bring him to Dallas. Bring him to Dallas.
No. Dallas would be the worst spot. You know what would be the best spot for him? Baltimore.
Oh, for sure. And shout out to my boy, man. Shout out to my boy Zach Orr, defensive coordinator. That's my boy right there, man. Zach. Yeah, if you don't know who Zach is, Zach played for Baltimore. We graduated high school there. We've been knowing each other since elementary school. And he's doing some big things out there in Baltimore.
So your boy's playing this year in Buffalo again this year, right?
Huh?
I said Vaughn's up there.
Yeah. And you know I gotta shout out Big Bro, man. You know I gotta shout out my dog.
But but Vaughn is what, 36 now?
Hey. Yeah, he up there. He gonna be all right.
I'm just saying. Because at the end of the day, I think Vaughn's that transition stage of like D-Law. D-Law went from a pass rusher to a run stop.
Yeah. I mean, he still get down with the get down when it's getting down and getting down time.
Yeah.
Right. You gotta stop this foolishness.
Well, I'm just saying, like at some point you lose that bend. And I don't have a problem with him getting paid to be, but at the end of the day, like if you can't get to the quarterback no more, you make sure that when you in there and they running the ball, you do what you gotta do. Because tackles for loss is just as good.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah. I really think that that's really been his game the past few seasons. I think that's really his his gameplay now. Really tackles for loss. Like honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you. When he picked up that fumble and ran it, and we were like, boy, we was on his ass. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. We was on his ass like, hey Vaughn, them wheels getting pretty rusty, ain't it? Boy, them wheels, them wheels is squeaking, my boy. We was on his ass for sure. But I mean, we all know, as you get older, bro, like, speaking of getting older, but I'm thinking of a old football player that told the Giants no, that you cannot give somebody my jersey number. I retired my jersey I made my number famous. Now it's his turn to make his own number famous, and that was LT. He told the Giants, no, you cannot reactivate my jersey number for that man to play in my number.
Who did the kid from Penn State?
Yes, he said no. He said, get that man 00.
Yeah.
Let him, give him 00. Give him something else, but you're not giving him my number.
You know what the thing is? The only team that gets away with that is Dallas, because if you wear that 88, your money.
But that's really the only, because I mean, is somebody wearing 21?
Yeah.
Who's wearing 21?
Gilmore wore last.
That's not Elliott. Okay. Didn't he wear 21? Elliott? Ezekiel?
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah.
He did. But I ain't never really known, other than I ain't really known us to really retire numbers like that unless you Roger Staubach,
Emmett,
and
Troy Aikman.
Yeah.
Think about this. Romo's number's not even retired.
Which I think it should be
8.
And then on top of that, you got what's his name? What's the fucking guy who
Yeah, Bricks, reactivate. That's what he said. He can't reactivate my shit.
Yeah.
You cannot reactivate my number and make it active.
Brandon?
Huh?
No, I'm talking to my boy. How many rings the Jets got in 2 playoffs? How many rings the Jets got, Brandon?
Hey, hold on, Eno, you getting out of line now. You getting out of pocket. You getting out of pocket.
I'm sorry. He brutality. Him and his Jets and his sorry ass Mets.
Oh, he a Mets guy?
Yeah, he a Jets and a Mets guy. Some sorry ass fucking Mets. And I don't know. Hector was watching this earlier. Hector Alfonso, he a Mets fan. Hector, your Mets ain't going nowhere.
Mets ain't, they ain't not going nowhere. Shit, and honestly, I ain't gonna lie to you. If Texas don't get their shit together, they ain't going nowhere either.
What?
Every time I say on my phone, Texas Rangers lose by 1. God damn it! What going on here?
Listen, the
Yankees ain't playing good. Ain't doing much better.
For real.
I don't know.
They ain't doing much better.
I mean, listen, they still number 1. The Rangers, they're still number 1. It's just the fact that it's like I don't get no dings when I don't get no notification when they win. I only get a notification when they lose.
So
I'm like,
somebody set you up.
So did you guys hear what Acuna said about the Braves and how players get special treatment and they're always benching him? Like if he don't run,
Yankees. Fuck the Yankees.
Hater.
Hating on what? He ain't hating on the
don't worry, we're gonna play y'all soon and bust y'all ass soon too, so I ain't worried about that.
Whatever. Y'all ain't busting shit. Put y'all own back.
Listen. I would say so Acuna was saying that he be getting benched for not running hard, but then other players get away with it. He's saying white players get away with it. So he was saying that he was treated wrong by Freddie Freeman and by the coaching staff.
Really?
So Acuna was like, yo, it's not I'm being treated unfairly. So that's a story that I'm gonna be watching very, very soon because Acuna could be asking for a trade, and knowing him, he might want to play with his brother,
So he said that, and Freddie Freeman gone, and he's still there.
Right. Yeah. But here's the thing, Acuna. My only problem with Acuna is that he's always injured, and my thing is that you can't go and try to teach your best player a lesson. You can't. Especially, and also too, you gotta remember, he's very emotional. He's very, very emotional. He'll cry in the dugout for getting pissed off. He start crying in the dugout and all types of shit.
Bro, now, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. No matter, I've never cried in the dugout, bro. No matter how shitty of a day, if I have a shitty hitting day, and I'm not getting my shit right, I'm not crying, bro. I don't give a damn how. Of course I'm gonna be mad, but I'm not crying, bro. I'm not crying.
Well,
Don't nobody give a fuck about tears in baseball. They don't give a fuck about tears in baseball, bro. Not doing it.
they don't. But like at the end of the day, like he doesn't be treated the same way everybody else get treated. But also too, he wants that superstar treatment, which he deserves. They done got you.
It did it again.
Did it again.
This shit off of here.
But know what? That's actually StreamYard itself.
I know.
Motherfucker.
Man, no, I'm not doing this shit. What is that, What is that about Cowboys?
Stop your hate. You a hater.
Darshawn, listen.
Time him out.
You know what? Listen, look. He talking all this shit because LeBron about to be sitting his ass at the house where he is.
Yep.
LeBron about to be sitting that ass at home.
Hey, listen. All I know is I would like if the Knicks didn't win the other night, I was gonna be out here ranting and raving because they letting the Pistons get away with some bullshit against the Knicks. They letting them push them, elbow them. Like the Pistons sitting there playing dirty, and the refs just let them get away with all that bullshit.
I mean, listen, if I was a basketball guy, bro, I'll be just livid and just upset. But honestly, I don't give a fuck about it. I've tried, bro. I've really tried to really get into basketball like that, but I can't. It's not enough. It's not enough contact for me.
Like after Kobe retired, I think that was it for me. After Kobe retired, that was it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm happy. I'm happy. My Mavs got one title under their belt, but wasn't nobody beating that team that year.
I got a quick update for you guys.
What's up?
Memphis sent the ass home. The Cavs about to send the Heat home. They have 3-0.
Bro, can I say? I will say this. I have been kind of looking at the Cavs and how they've been playing basketball this year. They've been playing some amazing basketball, bro. Them boys, and like do y'all know any of them? Like, are there any veterans on the team, or are they all young bulls?
Other than your boy,
I haven't watched any of it.
What's his name? He come from Utah.
Mm-hmm.
What's his name?
Who? What player?
Them boys been balling.
The guy
like
that came
shit.
from I think he came from Utah. Their main player there.
Oh, Donovan Mitchell.
Facts. Lakers about to pack it up, G.
Donovan Mitchell. He about the only one I know.
Bro, it did it again. Stop it.
What is it doing?
It keep saying the little stream shit, $10 shit.
Oh.
For dropping discounts in the chat.
Right. Don't nobody want no discount for StreamYard.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Donovan Mitchell?
Yeah.
Yeah. Darshawn just dropped it in there. I know Darshawn he a basketball dude. He a sports guy. And I fucks with that. I fucks with that, man. Real talk.
But outside of him, he's the only one that I know.
Oh yeah. But I mean, they got a young team. I love seeing teams like that do well, because don't nobody expect them to do well because of the fact they got a young team, and you know what I'm saying. I just like to see it because they're looked at as an underdog team, but they busting ass out here.
Yeah,
they busting ass out here, bro. And I'm happy with that. But shit, y'all, we've been on this thing for 2 hours and 36 minutes. We're gonna end it here, man. We'll be back next week with some more shit to talk, and I think probably next week we'll talk more cigars next week. Probably. What y'all think?
We can do that.
Yeah, that's good with y'all. I think let's see. Y'all want to have a Placencia smoke session?
Yeah, I should have that sailor in by then.
Yeah.
Hey. Yep.
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to be coming in Monday.
Yes, sir. Mine don't get. I think mine get here. It's saying the 1st. It's supposed to get here on the 1st.
Yeah, I should have mine in a couple days.
So, all right. So bet.
Oh, what's everybody getting?
Huh?
What's everybody getting?
No, we're doing Placencia next week.
Okay, all right, cool.
It's gonna be Placencia.
I can pick something up. Actually, I got Placencia here.
Bet. Oh, wow. Bet that. So yeah, y'all. So y'all tune in next week. We'll be on. We're gonna talk some more cigar shit, man. For sure. And of course, it wouldn't be our show if we didn't talk our shit for sure. But
exactly.
we're gonna try to keep it more, try to keep, more cigar talking, for our, cigar nerds. I mean, like, we cigar nerds too, but shit. Other time we don't want to just keep talking about cigars the whole goddamn time. That's just not how we roll, bro.
Now, if you want to talk cigars, you can go over at 10:30. Cigars with Friends with the Unbanded Boys. Go over there and show them some love.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
Lakers going home in 5.
And
Lakers going home in 5.
Oh wait, talk about what I gotta end it with my little saying. From because of the whole thing with Uncle Shay, I gotta leave y'all with this right here. She tried, she lied. The tapes got my ass fried. Guess what, Skip? Lakers in 5. Ah, shit.
Hey, she tried to get that 50.
Hey, you are listen for each cheek.
But,
get the fuck.
You know what my thing is? My whole thing is that once you hear the name Tony Busby, you should know. And I think the downfall with him really started when he won that Deshaun Watson case.
Mm-hmm.
When he was able to get money for that Deshaun Watson case, he goes, "Listen, I got a game plan. I'll just squeeze him out." So his thing is, I just want a settlement. I don't want to go to court. I just want the settlement.
I don't think he's gonna. I don't know, bro. I don't think he's gonna get it though. I really don't. He's not gonna get it.
But apparently, Jay-Z is suing him for $20 million.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna get it.
He picked
the wrong one with that one.
And Unc suing him too.
Really?
Mm-hmm. He said it.
Wow.
Yeah. He suing him.
Always remember, that shit go. Once you start paying, you can't stop.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because the problem now is what he does is he throws out a smoke signal to hope that he can get people to pile up on you. Because that's all he wants. He wants people to pile up on you, and then it forces you to settle. Because there's so many cases coming at you that you like, fuck, I gotta settle. He got all these girls coming after me now. That's happened with Deshaun. Like he had chicks that didn't even met him come out talking about that they part of the lawsuit.
That shit crazy.
But here's the big thing though. He was using the Texans hotel. The Texans knew about what he was doing the whole time. The Texans knew the whole time what he was doing.
Leave them OnlyFans girls alone. Leave them alone. Point blank, period. Leave them alone. Darshawn.
Yeah, because they ain't got nothing to lose and a whole lot to gain fucking with you.
There you go.
My boy said his ex. But from what I heard, the ex girlfriend tried to kill her husband to be with Shannon.
The fuck?
The ex-girlfriend.
Damn, them Rose Sparks Rose Sparks be having them girls like that.
Yo, listen. Got some new hips.
That live, bro. Ever since that live, bro.
Yo.
Hey, what did he tell Ocho? Hey, Ocho, it's them sparks, baby. Them sparks. I've been on them sparks. Hell nah, man. But shit, all right, y'all. We're gonna be out, man. We'll see y'all next week. Same time, same place. Y'all know how we get down, man. Y'all be easy. y'all stay cool, and we'll holler at y'all, man. So, oh wait, before we go, Stick God, what you got for this week?
Be on the lookout this week. Of course, reviews dropping weekly. This week I have. Should I give it away? Yeah, I will. This week I got the Opus X Society coming your way, so do look out for that review.
All right, okay.
That's gonna be a banger, and I got some more exciting stuff lined up after that. But you're gonna want to hear what I gotta say about that. For real.
All right, bet that. You know what you got on Big Guilty Podcast, brother?
Oh man, so I'm trying to get back into the solo game. Uh, so I think so. I'm looking for a guest right now. I got some stuff. I really want to go and get into the do a whiskey road again. So we got a few guys in Discord that are whiskey experts. So I'm gonna get them on and talk about whiskeys and spirits. I got then I'm gonna try to get a couple wine experts on. So just to get the people something new.
Yeah,
Open up their palates a little bit.
for sure.
You know.
That's a bit. That's a bit. All
So
right, Steve-O. What? I know you. I know it's not no reviews, but what you got up next to smoke?
Next to smoke. I mean, that's fellow. That's one I'm looking forward to, like on the next show. Like, so, yep, that's
I
the one I'm
bet.
looking forward to.
Yeah, I bet. What that is? Oh yeah.
Yep.
I like that.
mm-hmm.
I like
Wow,
that.
that's fire.
That's nice, boy.
So
Yeah. For me, I got a couple reviews coming out. Uh, the one that's coming out, I think I'm gonna do it either tomorrow or Monday. Probably Monday. I'll probably have it posted on Monday. I'm kind of chilling this weekend. But Monday got that goddamn the LFD 30 year. That
okay.
review is gonna be out.
I
Y'all
want to
gonna
know
want to.
what you think about that one. So I'm
Yeah,
Uh,
definitely
for
tuning into
sure.
that.
For
yeah, yeah,
sure.
yeah, 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 yeah. Y'all gonna see what the fuck I think about that cigar. So yeah, so
Yep.
yeah, and
Yeah.
I think after that, I think I'm gonna have that because I haven't smoked it in such a long time, and I gotta smoke it, and I gotta find a way to get some more of them. The Hawk 10, because that's one of my favorite Illusione cigars, other than the Epernay. So I'll be reviewing that cigar soon. So yeah, man, it's some y'all seen the drop box is loaded. It's loaded with some shit, man. So yeah, man. So that's what we got going. Shout out to Mr. P. Henley in the building.
Yep.
Oh yeah. The Solus, I'll be reviewing that. I'll be
Yeah, the
reviewing the
Solus is
Solus
nice.
too.
Man. I like the Solus a lot.
I've been hearing
Yeah.
a lot of good
Those is
stuff
good.
about the Solus.
Solus
So
is good.
I got that review coming soon too, man. I can't wait to smoke that cigar because that's one of those cigars that really didn't catch my eye or it wasn't appealing to me. But I've been hearing that cigar is really fire. So
Mm-hmm.
that's I you'll know like when I review it. I'll Mr. Henley, stay tuned for it, my brother.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man, that's all we got, y'all. So y'all be easy, be cool, and we out for real this time.
All right,
So
fellas.
All right,
Appreciate
y'all.
it.
yeah.
Damn, did it do it?
All right.